Welcome, Cancer, to your monthly love reading for July 2018. So, of course, we are in Cancer season, and I know that some of your birthdays will be coming up. So, I do wish you all a happy birthday, and I really do hope that you enjoy it. All right. So, we're going to look into what's going on with you for this month. So, let's see, all the way up until about the week, the 23rd or so, I believe, the 22nd, when the sun shifts into Leo. So, let's see. The overall energy and theme for you this month, alright, for Cancer. Love, the overall energy and theme. Four of Wands, celebration, having a lot of fun, doing different things with you and your romantic partner. For some of you out there, it could be a marriage or some kind of engagement that you might be celebrating. It could be a family reunion, anything that does speak about maybe moving in, relocating a home environment, or having a good time around your significant other in some way. All right, so let's see the energy of person coming towards you. It's a very good card. Energy of person coming towards you, Cancer. That person may be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, but that person is working on stability, financial security, you know, very confident, maybe communicating with you at times about certain things, maybe just out and about working. If this is not someone, this is the energy that you might be giving off. So you might be taking on the energy of the King of Pentacles here, financially trying to be stable and get things in a just a better place for you, all right, so that you can maybe get a better place for you and your romantic partner, all right, when it comes to a home. So let's see your response. What is your response to that energy? Your response. The world. So the world is usually, sometimes it could be travel, it could be a new business that you're starting up, it could be a lot of success that's coming through as well. But for some of you, you may have moved on from a particular person, found closure with them, maybe you're friends with them. But others of you, it could be a big trip that you might take, or a long trip, maybe to see somebody. Somebody's coming to see you, and I feel like this is part of you tying the knot, starting something new after you have finished something old. Maybe karmically you're done with something, so that you can move into something greater. Not necessarily greater, but something that's meant for you at this time. All right. We experienced great things in the past as well, so keep that in mind. All right. So let's see. Your partners or love interest. What's their response? Partner or love interest. What's their response? So they may be very aggravated. It could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini that you're dealing with. Two people showing up so far already, but I feel like this is usually them not wanting to talk to you, not wanting to communicate, even if you are around them, even if you want their attention, or just trying to figure out emotionally what they might want. They're very scattered, and sometimes they say a lot of different things and maybe run from the conversation, or just run from the conversation completely because they may not have a lot of things to say to you because of some kind of annoyance, or just something of their own doing, something that they could have done. So I feel like a lot of you, with two different people or situations, you might just be, sometimes you could just be enjoying yourself, or even again, if you're around that person, they may be, you know, doing different things to try to stay distracted away from you and maybe some kind of drama that you two have gone through. All right. So what is your advice? What is your advice for Cancer? Your advice? Your advice. The Empress is here, pregnancy, and the Page of Wands wanted to pop out as well. So some of you could definitely be having a child, or you're pregnant. That could be a case, and I feel like this advice is to enjoy yourself. How do you feel about yourself? You know, do you feel good? Do you feel like you're attractive? Do you feel worthy of a particular outcome? Maybe a particular person that you have your eyes on. It could be a Taurus for some, but this tells you to maybe just nurture that this particular relationship, nurture yourself, take care of you, take care of your children, and any kind of maybe an ideas and things that you might have that you want to kind of implement and get off the ground. The King of Pentacles is there with the Empress, so use those abilities to get the things that you want, I feel. So three people are showing up, and a motherly figure could be having some kind of effect on your romantic life in some way. They might be around you, kind of giving you some advice, trying to assist you in some way. So that's good. So let's see the outcome. What is the outcome for Cancer? The outcome for Cancer. July 2018. Good things coming through. The Wheel of Fortune is showing up, and that's why the Four of Wands was the overall theme. And sometimes you can't get people to do what you want. You can ask, you can talk about things, you can bring up ideas, and whether or not they agree to you or not, you know, that just depends. But I feel like you may be very aggravated by a specific person because they're not really communicating with you like you would want them to. Some of you, yes, because the King of Pentacles is there. If they're not, they're working on other things. But I feel the Wheel of Fortune comes through as destiny, good karma happening to you, good things coming, you know, out of the blue that might make you very happy to some degree. So that's very nice to see. So let's clarify the King of Pentacles for the personal energy coming towards you. Clarify the King of Pentacles for Cancer. Yeah, that person is maybe they're a bit wary of you, of which you, it doesn't have to be an earth sign, it could be anybody that you're dealing with. So that particular person may be angry with you for different reasons. Maybe you said something, maybe you moved on from them. It could be different things like that, but I feel like they're a bit tense and looking for battle because they may be trying to leave, with the 9 being there and then the World showing up as well. Let's clarify the World for Cancer. Clarify the World. Yeah, a lot of you have moved on from somebody, a very tense situation, and now you're just trying to figure out what to do now, especially when you've addressed something. Maybe last month you took the initiative to address certain things, and now you're kind of waiting as well for other things to happen, and I feel like they will maybe towards the end of the month. So keep your eyes open with that. All right, and one more thing, let's clarify the Knight of Wands in reverse for Cancer. Clarify the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yep, that particular person may be very sometimes maybe insecure. They could be keeping things from you. However you might be dealing with, if you ask them certain questions and they don't really respond, or they just kind of run away from things, they're hiding something. And I feel like that's part of it. And sometimes they can even be insecure and not be revealing those things to you, but then on the flip side, they're making you feel that way, and try not to feel that way, because the advice is to give off the energy of the Empress. And if that person wants to run, let them run, because you'll pull somebody in that's worthy of your attention and affection. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's see. Messages for Cancer for July 2018. Cancer for July 2018. We have children. Yep. It says your love life benefits. Well, your love life is being affected by children. So that's why I mentioned pregnancy or children on either side. That could be some of the disagreement that you two might have, either to have them. It could be family members or anybody that is kind of in your situation that affects your love life in some way. Could be in the household. It just depends there, but children is there. We'll see. And it could be like a childhood crush that you had. It could be something karmically that you two might have resentment with each other. That could be something there. So let's see messages for Cancer. Messages for July 2018. Then we have retreat. It says it's time to disconnect from the world, either you and your romantic partner, but for many of you, I feel like retreating is, remember the sun being in your sign, it activates your first house. So think about Aquarius, think about that independent energy and maybe socializing, doing different things for them, or even, you know, the sign of Aries, you think about that being the first house. And you think about, you know, just being very independent and focusing on maybe friendships, platonic kind of energy, and not really romantic in some way. So that's like the challenge. So kind of disconnecting from the things that pull you down, and that kind of brings on a state of depression in some way. So let's see one more card from the fairies for Cancer. From the fairies for Cancer. Hello. Okay. And it says easy does it. Yep. It says stop trying so hard to control everything, and all the doors will open for you. That's part of the Empress, being patient, you know, just trying to breathe and say, okay, you know, you can go ahead and do your thing. If you don't want to speak, that's fine. But I'm going to do me, and just you want to allow that fortune to roll in for you. So that's part of being easy and not being stressful, and building up that momentum that can block your progress or block your blessings. All right, so that's going to be a reading. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Tons of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the very best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something personally for your energy. And again, happy birthday. Enjoy.